Yo, what is up, everyone? It's me, Okidogi5, and welcome back to a new video. Today, I'm going to show you my newly enhanced Toxic Bandits deck. I made a few Pokemon changes, adding some of the Hyper Blower bundles. Also adding a bit of one Tuskegee with attract customers, which, once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in the active spot, you may look at the top 6 cards of your deck, reveal a supporter card you find there, and put it into your hand. Then, shuffle the other cards back into your deck. And I've also added some Bombardier EXs due to their first attack, which can, in fact, be used during the first turn. It's called Fast Carrier. If you go first, you can use this attack during your first turn. Search your deck for 3 basic Pokemon and put them onto your bench. Then shuffle your deck. And that's any basic Pokemon. From basic Pokemon GX, basic Pokemon EX, all the way through to basic Pokemon EX, which is the main one I'm using in here for standard format. Which means I could get stuff like Pecharunt. I could also get stuff like Okidogi. I could get Bonnet. I can get pretty much anything I need, including Tatsugiri or my Duskull skins from Curse Blast Dusk Noirs. And that's not all. I also changed up some of the items we're going to use. We added in another energy recycler. We added in a energy recycler from Destined Rivals. And this is my actual deck comp. I even added a Perilous Jungle for a change, to give it a better chance whenever it comes to me using the Brute Bonnet if I ever use it. As you see, we're also running Cypher Maniac's code breaking in this, knowing people like to control the opponent using Iono as a good card. Just in case I need to get stuff better next turn, I can spam an Iono next turn because I have one in my deck. That's pretty much all the new additions, aside from one more thing in the energy. And the energy we're going to use that's new is the Jet Energy. And what this does is, when you attach it to a Pokemon of any sort, it automatically moves to the active spot. So let's say I need to get Okidogi in fast and I don't have Pecharunt. I can bring it in and use Poisonous Musculature for 1 colorless, which this energy provides. So, yeah, I'm going to first show you all a test battle, then we're going to do an actual battle. And if you have seen my videos and enjoy them, please consider smashing the like button and subscribing. I'm trying to reach 100 subscribers before the end of the year, so that would be very, very happy for me. And be pretty cool, because then I can finally get to meet some of you all live. Now then, let's get into the test. I'm going to call Tails here. And we get Tails, just as I predicted. Now I'm going to go first to get the first-hand setup. Hopefully I get a Bombardier here to get some easy setup going. And a Lucky Helmet. Unfortunately, I do not get any of them, but I do get Nest Ball. So, it's always a good option. I'm going to start off playing the bundle. And they are running a Stall Pikachu EX deck. We're going to start off Nest Balling to bring in the Bombardier. We're going to Darkness Energy the Bombardier. And we're going to end our turn here, I guess. Because I guess this stupid bundle has to be on the bench somehow. Next turn, we are going to play one of our 2 Nemonas. They do have to pass the turn, unfortunately. We get a Duskull, which is good. Now we Nemona to draw 3. And we get some good stuff that we can use. Now then, we're going to put an energy on the bundle. We're We're going to go ahead and retreat said bundle into Bombardier. To play it safe, I'm going to go for a straight up fast carrier in front of their faces. And we are going to go for the Brute Bonnet. We are going to go for the... Actually, no, not Brute Bonnet. We're going to go for Petrant, Okidogi, and another bundle. So now we have 2 ways to boss in our opponent if need be, and they have to choose. Alright, they Ultra Ball to get a Pokemon by discarding Blaziken and Rare Candy, which I don't think was a good idea. They go for the Iono's Kilowattrel. And then they pass turn to us. We get a Darkness Energy. That is really good for us. First off, I want to get rid of their main energy support on that stupid Iono Kilowattrel. But first, I'm going to go for a bit of Jack. Go for the Dusknoir and the Liepard. Going nice on my Purloin in there. We're going to Rare Candy up our Dusknoir. We're going to use this ability to get rid of the Kilowattrel. So we're both going to trade for a prize card. 1 prize card for 1 prize card, which is awesome. Next turn we are going to go for Dusknoir's ability so their Pikachu doesn't have full HP. And we get ourselves a Hoopa EX. We do get one of our secondary attackers in play. Next up, we're going to go Subjugating Chains. Bring in the Okidogi. We're going to then Hyper Blower up their Torchic and get rid of that puppy before they can get energy up. Then again, before we do that, we are going to go Energy Retrieval, get that back in our hand. We're going to go straight for Poisonous Musculature, knowing we get a free turn to set up here. We get the 2 energy we need, and we are poisoned. We just raw dogging it right now. Quite literally. Pardon the language, I have a dirty mouth. That is fine if they play Gravity Mountain. So we ain't running no 3 stages aside from the, so yeah, we're not running 3 stages aside from one specific Mon. And that's the Dusknoir, so that's actually not really good for them. I'm going to go ahead and my energy return onto that one. Then we're going to go Janine's Secret Art, get some energy flowing. I'm only going to choose 1 though, so my Okidogi is already poisoned. Get some energy on the Petrant. Now nothing's wanting to live a hit if I can get my stuff up, so... Now, here's where we just go all in with damage and get rid of their pesky little Torchic. So now they're going to take forever to get their energy they need. We're going to take number 3 here. Hopefully it's a Duskull. But it's a Darkness Energy, that's also good. They're going to be able to live a hit due to their ability, unfortunately. So I'm going to take some unnecessary damage. They Iono us, which is not bad for them, but also not good for us. Because now we get a new hand of 4. And we get the Purloin, which is interesting. And we get the stuff we need to run Bonnet as well. So I could try and bump out their stadium if I can. They just end their turn. They get the Grass Energy, so they just need an Electric type energy. I'm going to put that on the bench. Running Mochi on that. That there, so we can use that ability. Purloin on the bench. Arven, get an item and tool. For the item, we are going to go for a... No, we're going to go for a Lucky Helmet for the tool. And screw it, we're going to go Earthen Vessel for the item. Show off Toxic Powdering to poison their active. Knowing it'll die of poison at the end of the turn due to everything. Going to Lucky Helmet the Purloin on the bench. Then we just go straight for Poisonous Musculature, and it'll die to the poison at the end of the turn. No, that's not what I meant to do. That is not what I meant to do. But now they're basically unable to live the hit unless they have some sort of healing on them. They just pass turn, unable to do anything. This gives us the perfect opportunity to take them out. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and Earthen Vessel that away. The energy we do need. Horn on Purloin. Then we go Chain Crazed for 300 damage. With them already having damage, that ability won't proc, and it knocks it out for game. Our last two was an Okidogi and a Bombardier. So we got lucky getting the Bombardier with that Nest Ball. And now, time for the actual battle. Now, like I said before, I'm trying to reach 100k subs, so if you could just bat that subscribe button. That would be an awesome deal. And now, let's get into the actual battle here. Ooh, already an opponent off rip. Looks like they're running some sort of rocket deck. But we'll see. If it shows heads, they got tails, we get to choose who goes first. And I am going to want to go first here. And we get something we can use off rip, which is awesome. Dang, my opponent got 4 Pokemon. 5 Pokemon off rip. Are they running that crazy Mega Latias deck? This is Jay, so I'm pretty sure this guy has a YouTube channel, but I'm not fully sure, so I'm gonna go ahead, Hyper Blower their butts up. Because I'm not allowing them to burn me with the cast form. They bring in the Oricorio, which is fine. We're going to go ahead and do that. Nest Ball up. Bombardier. Put a Lucky Home on it. Darkness Energy on it. We're going to go Toxic Powder and end our turn. Unfortunately, this Oricorio has a free retreat cost, so they can just retreat it if they get the energy. I highly doubt they got it. We're playing another Darkness Energy onto Bombardier. And then we are going to end our turn into our opponent. So now we're both starting to get cards we need. The one they put down is a Pheasantipity, and then they pass turn. We get a Binding Mochi next, not really useful. So I'm just going to have to pass. I'm going to send them a thumbs up saying that their deck's interesting. Never seen anything quite like it. Unfortunately, we're going to end our turn one more time. One more turn from me, and they die due to poison. We get the Hoopa on the bench. We're gonna put Binding Mochi on that to start off. We're gonna pass the turn. Knock out the Oricorio due to poison damage. And we're going to get number 6. Hopefully it's something good. We get the bundle, which is good. They now bring in the cast form. Alright, so this game's interesting. Are they get the nest ball? Are they going to bring back the Oricorio, or what are they going for? Because I haven't played against this deck much. So this could be something quite interesting. We go for Mimikyu. Okay. So they're running my favorite guy in the Safeguard Mimikyu. If you haven't seen the Mimi and Lottie going crazy in that one video, I suggest you go check it out. You can see a pretty cool type matchup where I made it Mega Latios into an insane stall deck with Shining Fate's Mimikyu. We're going to Hyper Blower them, so they bring in a Mon. Opponent's choosing. They choose to bring in the Mewtwo, which is all fine and dandy. We now Toxic Powder that guy. So now they're poisoned, I'm not due to my item. Then we end our turn. Alright, their Mewtwo takes more damage due to poison, and it's my move. Fortunately, it's nothing we can use. So I'm just going to have to end our turn here. This is getting annoying for me having to draw out my deck like this. I need something like Iono and fast. And if my opponent ain't running Ionos, then I don't know what they're up to. So I know they're just taking all sorts of damage due to poison and just giving me free kills. Fortunately, I get a rare candy. Not the time that I need it, so I'm going to have to pass turn again. I need a switch, and I know I have 2 in this deck. But if I prize them both, I'm kind of cooked and stuck here. Now take more damage from poison. And finally we get something good so we can get what we need. We're going to Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. The one I'm going to choose for the top is going to be an Arven. Then for the last one, we are going to go for the Jet Energy. Then we're going to end our turn yet again. Now we're cooking with a bit of heat now that we got a supporter for a change, which is annoying, because I have 5 cards in my hand and none of them were what I needed. Unfortunately, I think they're going to have to pass here. But not after they play Psychic Energy onto their Mega Latios. Alrighty. Now we're gonna go for an Arven. Tool. Deluxe Bomb. Item. We're gonna go for a Switch. We're gonna play Switch first. Bring in our guy here. Sorry, my leg's hurting.
Did you hurt yourself yesterday?
Yeah, in school. I got tripped by some jackass.
I know I saw you limping there last night as you were walking away. Sorry.
But yeah, my leg's been killing me. It just hurts trying to sit down, mainly. Tell them to watch my leg when they get on, because I'm not going to be able to bend my leg inward. Like, that's how bad it is. Yeah. Yeah, but it wasn't that bad yesterday. It just got worse after I slept last night.
Must have swollen up a little bit.
Yeah.
So is it like in your leg or is it
It's in like the joint where my kneecap is.
Yeah.
So yeah, it sucks.
Be careful if it doesn't hit you.
Sorry guys, I'm in the middle of my bus ride. Sorry if this is a bit weird. I'm talking to my bus driver. But yeah, I've hurt my leg as well, so a bit of sympathy would also be kind of nice whenever I'm live. I may have pulled a muscle or something, but I'm not fully sure if that's the case or not. Alright, our opponent plays an Arven, so we should act for an item and tool card. They go Earthen Vessel and Bravery Charm. The Mutes is almost dead because of our poison. They're now at 130. Now they're at 30 HP. It's an easy knockout, and I can get the Pokemon I need relatively easily. We're going to go for this Pal Pen and get back our supporters. Fortunately, we have nothing else we can play, so we're just going to go straight for the Shadowy Wind. And we're going to put this Pokemon all touch cards into our hand and bring in our new active in the Hoopa. Now we're going to take prize card number 2, and we get the Iono, so we prize our Iono, which is crazy, because I didn't expect that. Bring in the Sunny Assist. I'm pretty sure that's what they're going to do with their chest form. So, but not before they go for a flip the script and get an Oricorio. They also play Crispin to get the energy they need for their Mega Latias. And then after that, they play Earthen Vessel to get a Fire and Psychic Energy using Earthen Vessel by discarding a Mega Latias, which is odd.
I'm glad you waited because he was not stopping.
Now they promote the Mega Latias, and I know they're going to go for the one-hit KO. The Illusory Impulse, yep, predicted. So right now, even on prize cards, yet again. That brings back in my only Root Bonnet. There's nothing on him. Now then, first off, I'm going to go for an Iono. And I get exactly what I need. And we now go for the Toxic Powder to poison them and not get ourselves poisoned. And then we pass turn to them. Planning on going for a late game sweep with the Petrarunt for game. They play another Crispin. They're trying to get the energy back. go for the strafe. Well, they don't choose to switch, which is interesting. Next up, I'm going to play my Janine's Secret Art. We're going to get some energy onto my Petron. So now we have that in the back. Now we end our turn to our opponent. They're now in range for a Irritated Outburst to kill. Not before they go for a Colorless Tenacity. Which is odd. But hold up, let's see what they got with that. They play Luminous Energy onto the Carom White. Or they have Lively Stadium. Which is pretty annoying. They choose to switch, which is odd. I'll start off playing Cypher Maniac's Code Breaking. The Jet Energy on top. The other one, oh shoot, I don't have another one, so I'm just gonna have to Raw Dog with the Okidogi, or Rock with the Okidogi, however you want to put it. Now that I'm gonna Toxic Powder again, Poison the active, end our turn. Now play the Lively Stadium to give all their risk Pokemon even more HP. They play Night Stretcher to get back some energy. And a Psychic Energy. And they play it onto the Mega Latias in the back. Little do they know, they play a stadium that actually helps me out. But not before they knock me out. Which is unfortunate. I'm now going to bring in the Hoopa and save my Petron for last. Going to get some sneaky KOs to bring back the dub. It's also going to require me to bring in the Petron early. But even better, I can bring in the Tatsugiri with Jet Energy. Go for the attract customers real quick. Hopefully get what I need. Unfortunately, I don't. So after that, I have to do a swift retreat back into my Hoopa. So this is a little sad that my plan did not work. Play the energy retrieval. We're about to have a fully charged Illusory Impulse coming in hot. And that's going to be annoying. Our opponent's choosing to retreat. And they're bringing back in the... And they're choosing to bring back in the... They choose to bring back in the Mega Latias. We do go for a Illusory Impulse to knock them out in one go. But they still have two, but they'll still have a prize card remaining. And I can just easily knock them out here, hopefully. Fortunately, we get a life card. Hopefully, attract customers works this time. How does it not work? That's annoying. I basically just threw. Unfortunately, as I've just seen, it's not very good in competitive. I'm going to properly concede after giving them a thumbs up, telling them GG. I'll accept my defeat proudly here. And let him take the W. Anyways, I thank you all for watching this video, and I hope that you all like, follow, and subscribe. So, thank y'all for watching. Voter SQ5 signing off. Peace!